Hey everybody, it's Lex from pdq.com. I'm going to take you through building a package to install an MSI. Prior to making this video, I downloaded the MSI from Chrome, so let's build a Chrome package so that we can install that. Now granted, you can grab Chrome from our package library, but wanted to take you through something we can all be familiar with and you can compare against our package so you understand what's going on. So I'm going to build a new package. We're going to name it. Now we're going to install, basically this is Chrome, and it's 64-bit, so let us make sure we label that so we can 64-bit. Okay, at this point you want to select a new step, and it's going to be an install step. Now I need to select the MSI, and to do that you go to the install file line right here, click on the ellipsis, go to the location. Mine happens to be on my desktop, not always the best place for it, but good for examples. There it is, Chrome 64-bit. Now you'll notice right here, we've got MSI options that are pre-selected for you. The great thing is PDQ Deploy recognizes the fact that it is actually an MSI, and it will pre-select the operation, which is an install, restart it never, and then again make it quiet. Now, of course, you can go in here and change these. So we can tell it to restart always, at which point, when we get out here, you'll notice it says restart always. You've seen the change. And then you notice down here on the command line, there's the force a restart from the change we made. Also, if there are additional parameters that you may need to add, I can't think of any at this point, but let's say, you needed to add a front slash everybody, or whatever the MSI needs you to feed it at this point, you'd put that there. The other thing to think about, now you'll notice right here, the file size is 55 megabytes. So I know Chrome is an all-encapsulated file, the MSI, so everything it needs to install, it's right there. So that 55 megabytes looks about right for the install file to go out. But what if that was like, say, 60K? Basically, you're missing files like cab files and that. You would need to also include these additional files individually right here, or you could include the entire directory. Then again, so once again, I'm going to put this back to never restart, because I don't want it to restart. Always want it to be quiet so that, we can do this while end users are still working. And then finally, I just want to point this out. This custom thing here, if you check this, you can go in and change this. There's only one reason I've ever found to have to go in and change this using an MSI, and that is to remove or change this all users equals. Okay, whether it's 1, 2, or 0. Okay, I mean, the 1 is the default. If you need to change it, that's where you're going to need to change that one. So, but as it sits, this is the Chrome install step. We'll name the step install. And at this point, we're ready to go. So, probably be a good idea for me to put a condition on there, only to install the 64-bit version on a 64-bit machine. So we'll save this package. I'm going to right click on it. We'll go to deploy once. We'll send it out to, let's choose a few machines. I know Rick needs it, the machine Rick, not the end user. Or you can go here and choose targets out of your Active Directory. Looking through here, I'm going to send it to site 1. That happens to be, one of my servers out there that I need to put that on. So these are the 2 that I've got. I hit deploy now, and you'll notice here's the deployment running, and here's the individual targets, site 1 and Rick. Right now, they're running. It's in the copy step. There's only one step in here, thank goodness. It's pretty quick. So it's basically going to be copying over the files and then installing those. And once those are done, Chrome 64 is going to be installed on both of those computers. My MSI in and of itself should work out great. And, I'm pretty much done with my, my install. So again, the takeaway from this on your MSIs, once again, is this: make sure you include your MSI file here. Parameters that are not MSI parameters that you may need to add go on this line. If you need additional files, they're here. And then, your default MSI options are right here, the install, never, and quiet. So, make sure those are there, and you should be good to go with your MSI install files. Appreciate you guys watching. Catch y'all later.